important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The back's got it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Bearcats will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Dropping back. It's Edwards. Running out of time in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The sack sets up second down. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he'll field it inside the 40. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Bearcats move into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. The Bearcats looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to run this one in.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. The ball still sits at the 1 after that incompletion, and they punch it in. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line, and he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Kirk, Cincinnati has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back to pass. It's Edwards. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They'll kick it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Leaning on the run game here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll run it from the gun. First down, looking for more now. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Looks like the Bearcats will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's low. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Bearcats offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion. Boy, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
They're going to run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the ground, it's Love. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the Bearcats pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught, completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. The Bearcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense gets their first crack now. And out comes this quarterback, Kirk, who certainly had his troubles this season facing an elite corner on the other side. Better be careful, right?
Yeah, he better be very careful, Chris. In fact, anytime that ball's in the air in his direction, chances are he's going to get his hands on it. I think if you're smart, you work away from that corner, pick your spots, and find the right guy that has the guts to go up against this corner and try to make a play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, Kirk, is Cincinnati in front at the moment. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. He's hit as he throws it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looks like the Bearcats come to the line with first and goal. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bearcats!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
From their own 7, it's now second and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line. The Bearcats will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Touchdown, Bearcats. They were not going to catch him that time.
This is such a big-time play by this quarterback, and it's every defensive coordinator's nightmare, trying to cover everybody in the passing game, and then the quarterback makes you pay for it with a long scramble and a score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Well, Kirk, Cincinnati has the lead here. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's Rayner. The ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not there.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bearcats. This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the handoff. Breaks into open space. Solid gain there. It sets up a first and goal at the 7. The offense sets up with a first and goal. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's ambition accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.